It's accepted. Now what? Okay, so you kept your cool, followed your realtor's guidance, and your brilliant offer has been accepted. It is very exciting, but the journey is not over. Now come all the steps so that the home actually becomes yours. The first thing your agent will do is to open up title and escrow. Because so much of this step is behind the scenes, it might seem pretty mysterious. It's actually very straightforward. Escrow is a safety net that protects both the buyer and the seller and the agents during the transaction. They are like Switzerland. They don't represent the buyer or the seller or the agents. They are a neutral third party that makes sure that everything everyone agreed to in the contract actually happens as it's supposed to. The escrow officer starts by checking the home's title for any issues. They make sure that the seller actually owns the home and can legally sell it to you. They hold your initial deposit, also known as earnest money, in the trust account. They make sure there aren't any liens on the property. They make sure everyone is doing what they're supposed to, like inspections, disclosures, and etc., according to the purchase agreement. As you get closer to owning your new home, the escrow officer coordinates with your lender to prepare closing documents, making sure all financial figures are accurate and all terms of the sales are reflected and correct for both buyers and seller. In a sense, escrow is there to ensure that everyone holds up their end of the deal, all agreements are honored, and the transition of property ownership is smooth and secure. It's a critical step in the home buying process, ensuring that when you get the keys, the home is rightfully and legally yours. While they are doing all of that, you are having inspections done. Who pays for them is in the purchase contract. It's like sending the home to the Mayo Clinic for a head-to-toe physical. You want a professional inspector to check out everything: roof, windows, foundations, electrical, plumbing, dry rot, termites, the well and septic if the property has one, and other special inspections. Your agent can tell you what inspections should be done and what's not necessary. A good agent will always recommend that home and termite inspections should be done by licensed inspectors. If they find something that might be a concern, they may advise you to have a specialist look further into it. As local expert, your realtor should also be aware of other issues based on their past experience with other homes in the area. While you are busy with inspections, the seller will be filling out the disclosures they're required to fill out. Think of it like the seller telling you, here's what you need to know about this house before you decide to buy it. It's all about honesty and transparency. Every state is different in what they require, but disclosures can include things like a debt in the property, previous repairs and renovations, whether there are train tracks close by or airplanes flying overhead. There are also other types of disclosures that the seller most likely wouldn't know about. For example, natural hazards disclosure, lead-based paint disclosures, homeowner association HOA disclosures, a registered sex offender in the area, governmental disclosures, retrofit standards, fire hazard, or radon gas. For buyers, disclosures are super important because they give you a heads up about what you expect with the house. It might be small things like a leaky faucet or bigger issues like an old roof that needs replacing. Having these things disclosed helps you make an informed decision about buying the home and might even give you some negotiating power. And for sellers, being open and honest in these disclosures help ensure that the sale goes smoothly with fewer problems or disputes later on. Also, during this time, a professional appraiser who is a neutral third party evaluates the value of the home you're about to purchase. It's not just about numbers, it's about confirming for the bank that the home is worth the loan they're giving you. The value of the home must be equal to or less than the loan plus your down payment. If it isn't, the bank won't finance it. If that happens, you may have options like offering more as a deposit. This is something your MLO and agent can advise you on. By the way, during this period, your MLO may ask you for even more information that you've already given them. They may ask for employment verification or letters explaining where the cash for your deposit came from. They may ask for more tax returns. Don't freak out or get irritated. They need these things to make sure the lender gives final approval and gets the fund into escrow with no delays. Thanks for watching and see you on the next video.